City, Utah, the place where I was born and raised. Cedar is a rural area located in southern Utah. It has a population of 3,806 people, with 83.7% of them being English-speaking whites people. My school started at North Elementary, one of the 8 public schools in Cedar City. There is, however, one private school on the north side of town for elementary to middle school aged kids. Being in southern Utah, many of our elementary trips included going to Paiute Indian lands to learn more about their culture. I then moved on to Cedar Middle School and started participating in band, student government, cheerleading, and honors classes. This is Cedar High School, where I spent the first 3 years of my high school career, home of the Redmen. Here I participated in cheerleading, track, cross country, band, and German club. I never questioned if I fit in. I definitely belonged to the majority group of students. Cedar High School boundaries included more of the middle class to rich class of white families. There honestly wasn't very many students of other races. One of the reasons why I recognized the other races in our school was because they would group together. My senior year, I moved across town to my school rival at Canyon View High School, home of the Falcons. Although the majority of the students were still white, there was a high diversity of races compared to Cedar because Canyon View boundaries included more poverty-stricken areas. This gave me a greater opportunity to expand my horizons. The capital of Cedar High School hugely impacted me. Because it was good, there were many opportunities for me to participate in different clubs and different sports and activities at the school. I knew I would never be rejected or turned down by any of the clubs or sports I wanted to participate in. My parents paid for all of my extracurricular activities, so I never had to wonder if I'd be able to do what I love or not because I wouldn't be able to pay for it. I knew my parents would take care of it. I also knew that my teachers expected me to succeed in their classes, and they never treated me different than any of the other students. All my teachers were usually white, English-speaking, middle-class people, and I never felt inferior to them. I felt their respect and their trust in me as their student. I know teachers make all the difference in the world for each student. That is why it is important for me to make my future classroom a place of equality for my students. I will do this by seeing their potential and giving each student a chance to be themselves and to not feel judged for the way they are. I want a classroom where there will be mutual respect between teachers and students, and also students to students. I would like to promote equity by studying more about the different cultures and religions of the students I teach. This information that I gain about different backgrounds will help me create a more bias-free classroom for my students so I can help them individually and I can understand their race and not do anything to make them feel different or left out of the group. I will not treat my students differently based on their class, but I will expect the same requirements from everyone. This happens by starting a classroom that way, by setting my expectations and really pushing my students to reach their full potential. I will come to class each day prepared with a lesson suited to my students' needs so that I can help them to learn the material and not just study for a test. This will help them to succeed and know that they can do their very best and they can do what they want.